We got the Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos. Chiefs favored by 7 against Denver. They played 2 weeks ago. It's one of those they're going to play twice in 3 weeks division matchup. Remember, it was 19-8 in Kansas City on that Thursday night game where Denver did play much better than they had in previous
years. Yeah,
I
mean, we were expecting, everyone was expecting Kansas City to roll in there and put up a ton of points on them.
This is the week. That'll happen this week.
This week?
Yeah. Travis Kelce wide open. Even in that game, he was the last 2 weeks. Kelce's been outstanding, but 2 weeks ago against Denver, he was open a ton. Last week against the Chargers, wide open in the middle of the field quite a bit. Him and Mahomes, maybe the chemistry is even better than ever. I did make a prediction the last couple of weeks that Denver's defense had been so bad, right? Sometimes instead of they're so bad, they'll continue it. I said, they're so bad, they'll be better. They've been better, this Denver defense, these last few weeks. I still think, again, the season numbers for Denver are telling enough that, I think Kansas City puts up a ton of points. Because last time there was like a fake field goal in there. They pulled out every weird trick play that just didn't work against Denver in that last game and ended up with just 19 points.
By far the best graded wide receiver for the Chiefs this season now is Rashee Rice, who also has the most production of any of those Chiefs wide receivers. He's got like 100 yards almost, more than anybody else. He's got 3 touchdowns. The next closest is 1. He's become their number 1 wide receiver quietly. Obviously, Travis Kelce is their number 1 receiver, but from wideout point of view, Rashee Rice is now the guy.
And they spread the ball a ton, right? I mean, you get a little bit of Sky Moore. You were getting some Justin Watson before he got hurt. They try to spread the ball. You get to Kadarius Toney, McCole Hardman's back. I think you'll still see that, but I think you're right. I mean, there'll be incrementally more targets going Rashee Rice's way, and I think that's probably smart.
And they're moving him around as well. He's playing 60-40-ish slot to out wide, but I mean that's as close to as even as you're likely to see. They're basically moving him all over the formation. He can play anywhere they need him to.
It'll be interesting to see. I sometimes my oversimplified mind says Kansas City's so good against zone coverage. The Mahomes-Kelce thing is so good. Do you just take your chances? Like Mahomes hit his first 20-plus yard deep pass the other day in weeks. His first touchdown on a 20-plus yard throw. So can Mahomes throw the ball deep? Absolutely. But I wonder if he's gotten so good at taking what's underneath that I wonder if you just start making him beat you over the top more and more. The challenge with man, though, is Mahomes is pristine as a scrambler, picks the right time. You need 4 or 5 guys all doing their job perfectly to keep him in the pocket or not let him pick up first downs. I'm just curious when teams start to man up a little bit more and not just make those receivers find soft spots in zones, but get open against man coverage.
But I do kind of think that is still the deliberate game plan against Mahomes. Part of the reason I think nobody stops this Mahomes to Kelce connection is I don't know how hard they're trying. Obviously you don't just want to get beaten the same play over and over and over and over again, which is what's happening. But I do think there's a degree to which they are not consciously let's bracket cover him out of the game, right? Let's put 3 guys on him. Let's do something give him the Calvin Johnson treatment and make them go somewhere else with the ball, because they will. And the way they go somewhere else with the ball will probably be a deep shot over the top because you're taking bodies out of the shell coverage to latch on to Travis Kelce. I do think there's a degree to which teams are saying it's painful and it looks kind of dumb when we're doing this during a game and the broadcaster's how can they not stop Kelce? But it's still theoretically a modest gain over and over and over again, and eventually we might get a stop, as opposed to, oh crap, we put 3 guys on Kelce and now Marquez Valdez-Scantling was one-on-one 60 yards downfield and we just gave up a bomb. I think there's a degree to which teams are deliberately trying to get beat in short increments as opposed to one explosive play.
On the other side, Russell Wilson still, 74.9 grade. It's not bad. Production wasn't necessarily there last week. He was okay against Kansas City. A couple bad, at least one really bad interception there. Had another one. Not necessarily his fault. They need something special there. Denver trade watch. Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton. We'll see if they end up getting moved this week. with all those rumors. But if Denver's going to pull the upset, they need the passing attack to work and work much better than it has the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all. Did I have one more thing to add? Oh, in Mahomes, has he never lost? He still never lost a road division game, right?
He's also never lost to Denver, right?
Sounds about right.
You have to go back to Peyton Manning for the last time a Denver quarterback beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, and even like Peyton used to struggle with the Chiefs a little bit too.
Right, but remember, like Peyton Manning's been retired for long enough that he's been in the Hall of Fame for more than a year. Like, that's how long ago somebody from Denver beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, I'll take the Chiefs to cover the 7.
Same.
At Denver.